Innovating Education Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.
In this edition of Learning World, we explore the power of light in education. What role does lighting play in the classroom, and what solutions are there for schools with no electricity? Let's have a look at some bright ideas that are making a difference. More than 60,000 schools in Latin America lack access to electricity. However, one project is helping light up lives and minds in rural schools and their local communities. We have a look how in the Dominican Republic.
12-year-old Angel Castillo starts his day at 7 a.m. by getting on his mule and riding to school. Teacher Heidi Vizcaino's mode of transport is a little more advanced. A 10-minute ride on a motorbike is a much easier journey. Wilkin Moldan's school days are over. He's packing his tools to go and visit a client. He hopes to grow his own business from small beginnings. All three live in a remote rural area without electricity or access to the internet. Their lives change with the arrival of Lights to Learn, a program started in 2012 by the Organization of Ibero-American States for Education, Science and Culture. It provides solar energy.
When I moved to this community to teach French, I noticed that there was no power anywhere. My parents got solar power energy. When that happened, I thought that I must have solar energy as well, because I'm used to online chatting and all that. So when the school got solar panels and started to offer courses, I thought to myself that I should take part. I have to participate. I have to know more about that.
Thanks to the solar panels, the school now has internet access, so Heidi can learn more about IT. She's one of more than 1,000 teachers, and Wislandi is one of more than 20,000 pupils who benefit from Lights to Learn, implemented in rural educational centres that have been equipped with solar panels, computers and internet access.
If you couldn't find the subject in books, there was nothing you could do. Now, if you don't find it in books, you look it up on the internet.
The programme prioritises indigenous people of African descent who might also be vulnerable. The main task is to provide quality education in isolated rural communities which traditionally suffered from low education levels and high dropout rates.
Connectivity really changes the way of teaching, learning and the life of the community.
The school has become a meeting point and a development platform for the whole community and a door to the outside world. Adults are offered the opportunity to improve their education and escape from isolation.
The other day, the community held a meeting. They were here until 11 p.m. watching a movie. This is an accomplishment. Without electricity, you wouldn't be able to do that.
In order to achieve sustainability, the community has to be able to install and maintain the solar panels. So courses were offered and taken up. Even some teachers participated. Wilkin took a step forward and used his knowledge to open a small business.
Thanks to the training, I don't have to focus so much on farming, planting white yam. When somebody calls because of a solar panel, I solve the problem, and they pay me.
The success of the programme is visible. In some countries where Lights to Learn has been implemented in rural schools, dropout rates have been reduced significantly. A true chance for rural communities to develop.
Lighting can affect your learning. That's what scientists have discovered. Adaptable lights in schools can apparently help children learn better, make less mistakes, and curb hyperactivity in younger pupils. In this report, we go to Germany to see how it works.
It's a foggy and rainy Monday morning in Hamburg. The pupils are arriving one by one at the elementary school in Inderaltenforst. The children are often still half asleep. Teacher Diana Kleinecker uses an activation light to wake up the class.
Thanks to the bluish light, the pupils concentrate more. The teacher should use the activation light for 20 minutes early in the morning in order to wake them up. Their eyes get bigger because it's a visual effect.
This public school is the only one in Germany which is fully equipped with dynamic lighting in every classroom. Besides the activation light, there are 3 other settings, which can also be dimmed or brightened, depending on the lesson.
This is the relaxation light. We use it after the recreation when the kids come back into the classroom and are still hyperactive, so that they have a short break to calm down. Next one, the concentration light. As the name says, you can concentrate better. It's another light colour and another brightness. We use it quite a lot in moments of concentration, for instance for maths or for tests. The rest of the time we've got the same normal light like in other schools. We use it too, but we can also diversify it in terms of brightness.
In allen anderen Schulen, und das wird natürlich auch eingesetzt, kann man dann aber auch immer noch variieren mit hell und dunkel.
The teacher changes the light up to 15 times a day. The efficiency was proven by a study by the University Clinic Hamburg-Eppendorf, which found that pupils are up to 75% less hyperactive and make almost 45% less mistakes if the light is adapted compared to a class with normal lighting.
The pupils made less mistakes. Not only did they realize that they managed to read and write better, but the study also found out that the speed of reading and the comprehension improved significantly.
According to the study, not only the brightness but the light's colour play an important role. If the light's bright and bluish, the steroid hormone cortisol is activated. We become more efficient, highly productive.
When it's dark, we're not completely awake sometimes, but if it gets brighter, we're fully awake.
I notice when it's dark and then it gets really bright, and you put on the concentration light.
When I'm back from recreation, Miss Kleinecker always switches the relaxation light on. Then we've got a short relaxation break.
Despite the scientific proof of positive influence of light on learning, there are only a few schools equipped with dynamic lighting, something the head of the study regrets.
People usually underestimate the importance of light and learning. This is one of the reasons why schools and authorities don't care enough about it. Second, it's more expensive than usual light because it needs more electricity.
I
wish that there'd been desk lights at home to do the homework, providing really bright light, similar to those we examined in schools. In the evening, it's important for children that light gets darker when they brush their teeth, so that they can fall asleep easily.
What do you think of these 2 initiatives? We love hearing your views, so don't forget you can share them with us on our social media pages. Goodbye for now.
Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.